Hello my Aries friends, I'm Maggie, Elemental Empress, here to do your reading from August the 5th until August the 12th, 2018. I'll be doing a general spread and then a love spread afterwards. I have here the Tarot of the Tattoo Age, and I'm going to be pulling one card to oversee your reading. Guys got the Wheel of Fortune, very nice. Alright, let's see which way it's spinning for you, because I do not read those in the reverse. I apologize to my regular viewers, I just went through Mr. Toad's wild ride of vacation, so but I'm back, so let's keep it rolling, Rick. Alright, okay. So I have here Lana Zellner's 8 coins. As you may know, there have been a series of eclipses. This next one is going to be in your 5th house, and it's going to be bringing something into it. So, recreation, fun, children, things like that. Tomorrow, on the 6th, we have Venus in Libra, which I think will do everybody some good, but especially you, my Aries friends, because that goes into your 7th house of partnerships. So people will receive you really well, and that's always good. And on the 7th, Uranus goes retrograde, which is kind of a good thing, because with all this eclipse energy, we have like crazy Uranian energy. It's just gonna, you know, knock you on your bum, but you gotta get back up again stuff. But when Uranus goes retrograde, it's more about like philosophical thinking, things like that, metaphysics and whatnot. It's better than, I like it better inward than outward, you know, Uranus. It's tricky. Okay, so let's check you guys out. Alright, so you guys have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, yes, this can be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini with something to say. Somebody who comes in very fast, but they're gone right away. It can also be you needing to come forth and say something. Let's check you guys out, though. Alright, so in your foundation, you have the Page of Pentacles. So this could be, you know, heralding in new work, new school, things like that, and that's in your foundation, so it's affecting you now. It can also be absolutely an earth sign that is younger to you, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Alright, and in the recent past, you have the Page of Cups, so it is the Pisces card, but it also has to do with a genuine offer when it's in the upright. These cards, which is always positive. Alright, so you have the Ten of Wands that's crowning you. So the Ten of Wands, you know, you're carrying a lot. It is the weight of your own ambitions. What you're trying to do, my friends. You know, who are you carrying? What are you carrying so that you can get it done? Alright, and then in the near future, you have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, female energy. This could absolutely be the Page of Pentacles that you're dealing with here. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse can be, you know, somebody who just feels really, like, beat down, because the Queen of Pentacles, like, she likes to, any earth sign, likes to have everything straightened out, everything smoothed out for everyone around them. And with the eclipses, it's just not something that is easy to do. So, this could be someone who's just not feeling like themselves. This could be someone who, you know, in business, I want to say, for some of you people, are like, you know, letting it slide kind of thing. But let's check out what we got here. Alright, so we got the, we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So, it's kind of like a very sad situation, because if you check it out, it kind of look like tears, right? Kind of look like tears here, coming out of that cup. And it's like an overpouring of an emotion, right? It's not being able to start a new thing within, like, the spiritual realm as well. Like, say if you're like a spiritual worker, it was a delayed start to something that you're trying to do. Okay. So I have here the Santa Morta Tarot cards for your clarifiers, my Aries. How are you guys feeling anyway with this Mars retrograde? I know it's driving me nuts. And Aries being ruled by Mars is kind of tough, right? So, as you may know, people that do watch, I usually have my nails done, but I broke a bunch of them, and this is like some typical Mars retrograde stuff. You're gonna hurt yourself, you know? You're gonna get overly upset and things like that. Angry, you know? Okay, so I have here the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is in the reverse. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, male energy, right? So something that needs to be said about this person or from this person. All right, with the Page of Pentacles in the upright, you have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So, you know, an unhappy situation with those that you care about, an unhappy situation like with family members, with friends that feel like family. Okay, so with this genuine offer, this could be something like the Pisces genuine offer. You have the Nine of Pentacles, and this is not the normal Nine of Pentacles. This is like you're buried underneath your work. Like, you could be dealing with somebody or yourself if you have any of these signs within your astrology that is just feeling buried by work. Let's check out. Okay, so the reason you feel so weighted down is because you have the Six of Wands in reverse. So something that you were trying to make happen, something that you were trying to push through, you don't feel as though you're getting the accolades that you deserve for it. So let's check it out. Alright, so you have here the Queen of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. So, you know, something that's highly emotionally draining, especially for this other person, too. If you're not the female that has Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in your chart, then you could be dealing with this female. Let's check it out again. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So the Queen of Cups in the reverse can be somebody who's kind of, you know, that can be an emotional manipulator, yes, right? But it can also be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, maybe you're Pisces over here, that is just feeling really down. Like, this situation could be very emotionally draining. Like, this here is an emotional drain, right? Take one more on that. So, and then you have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So not being able to work together with these people, and it's really something that is painfully, like, painful within, like, emotional wise. And we have so many retrogrades now. Mercury retrograde, Mars retrograde, Uranus is turning retrograde, Pluto's retrograde, Saturn's retrograde, Jupiter just came back, you know, and we're about to have Venus go retrograde too next month. Well, yeah, I think the end of next month, but we'll definitely be feeling the shadow period for sure. All right, and this very emotional situation has to do with either a couple or a Gemini. It could be a Gemini in a couple, but it looks like, you know, you're having a hard time working with other people. I'm not seeing my Aries, so unless you have that in your chart, any of these in your chart, then that's not you, and you're like an observer. But it's something that's highly emotionally draining for you anyway, as the observer. Okay, let's check out your love lives, my Aries. Alright, so Whispers of Love Oracle deck for my Aries singles first. This is the only part where I really denote Venus to, if you're going to use it. Okay. The heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. Card is so beautiful. Okay. Well, that is always, you know, like, look deeper into situations. That's always my first interpretation of that card. Okay, so Tarot in Wonderland for my Aries singles. Yeah, this next eclipse is not going to be as heavy as the last couple. So that's wonderful, right? And you could have been dealing with some friend group stuff because of it being an Aquarius, right? Some groups that you belong to, organizations, things like that. Big businesses. But that was conjunct the Mars in retrograde. So, not a very fun one. No. Okay. Alright, so we have the Three of Wands. So seeing your ships come in, this is in the recent past. So, you know, you're waiting for something to come in. And then you have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So, you know, dropping those responsibilities from that first reading. Check it out. Okay, and then you have the Three of Cups. So you have two threes here. So you could be dealing absolutely with two other people. It could be the either the Gemini or the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Cups. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, female energy, or Cancer, Scorpio, Piscean, female energy. Probably Pisces. Okay. And then we have the Knight of Swords once again. So somebody coming in quickly and saying something to you. But at the end of this, even though we have the two threes here, right, there's some type of release, celebration. Right now, you could just be feeling like you can't hold on to the those wands anymore, right? You can't keep carrying what you're carrying. You keep getting like, you know, you guys need to relax. You know what I mean? So, Wheel of the Year for your clarifiers, my Aries singles. Don't worry, guys. Mars retrograde will be over soon. Alright, so here's this, the Princess of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, in this deck, which is upside down. So, absolutely waiting for a new job to come in, waiting on an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, to get out of like a funk, right? If it is a new job, a new way of like school, things like that, then it's just something that you've been waiting on for a long time. Okay, so here you are, you dropping this matter, right? My Aries, it kind of left you feeling on your head, right? Or feeling foolish. Feeling foolish because you dropped it, you know? Or they dropped it, I want to say, too. Okay, so with the Three of Cups, you have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So for some of you, I'm seeing like, this could be like a bad behavior come to an end, you know, like no more partying, like some of you partied too much. Or the Sun in Gemini is the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords in the reverse is better. It's an end, but it's not a bitter end. But it's an end to this, you know, having to deal with other people more, you know. And how did we get here? We have the Knight of Swords with the Four of Wands in reverse. So the Knight of Swords, you could absolutely be dealing with a Gemini, especially because of the Sun in Gemini. Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, that might have just had a breakup. They could have just had problems in their home, or like not even be able to be at their home because the Knight of Swords rushes out quickly. So this person might have had to leave too. But I'm not seeing a lot of love, and if there is, be careful of third-party situations if this is with love, because we have two threes here. Okay. So let's move on to my Aries couples. Let's check you guys out. I apologize for the air conditioner. It is very hot today. Whispers of love once more. Look at your pattern in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. Absolutely does, because, you know, when you have to sit there and take self-inventory and, like, figure it out, sometimes you don't like what you see, you know? Okay. Tarot and Wonderland, once again. My Aries couples. Thank you to everyone who's liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate that. And if you haven't had the chance to, you can just subscribe down below. I appreciate that as well. But really, thanks for watching. Okay, so we have the Hierophant in the reverse. So yes, you could be dealing with a sign of Taurus, and if you are there feeling kind of, you know, but you could be dealing with an old breakup, like a marriage breakup, you know, something that was long, that you created a belief system around, right? And then we have the King of Cups. So Cancer, Scorpio, Piscean male energy. This can also be the man that's ready for, like, emotionally sound for a relationship, which is always good, you know? So this could be the person that broke away from the old relationship and they're looking for their patterns, right? Because it's something that's emotionally draining, you know? Because we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. And how do we get here? We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So this could absolutely be that you're taking some time to be apart from the person that you're with, because you're trying to see, you know, why did you guys end up in this situation? Because with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, this is like no nookie, you know? Alright, so let's check it out. And with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, it's more like a, this is an emotional outpour, like in the first reading, right? It's something that's really, you know, cuts deep, you know? Alright, yeah, so with the Hierophant is a 5, but 5s are about change, 10s are about change as well. 10s are like endings. So you have the 10 of Cups with the Hierophant in the reverse, right? The Hierophant in the reverse can also denote a same-sex relationship, you know? So, you know, you could be looking at happiness from the past, or something that you view to be happiness from the past, right? Because that's the past position. This King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, right? You have the Moon in reverse. So I'm not going to say that this is the person that's ready for the relationship, like, because you have the Moon in reverse. There's a connotation of, like, deception here. So, okay, and then you have the, with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, you have the Emperor. So if you are the Aries male in the relationship, this could be you, especially if you're the older person inside of the relationship. And, you know, just somebody that's really upset, right? So it could be the archetypal husband. It could be the archetypal father. This could absolutely be someone's father that's like, hey, man, you need to, like, look into what you're doing with your relationship stuff, right? Let's see. So, yeah, so the reason that, you know, there's no nookie going on, there wasn't a fair give and take here, because we have the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. So right now, especially with the eclipses, right, before you go telling people that you never want to see them again and stuff like that, they always say, you know, a week before the eclipse, you should not make any rash decisions, because you might regret them, you know? And it's not always good stuff, like Rahu, the North Node, brings us things. But if we're not careful, what can it bring us, right? So, you know, just pay attention. Don't make snap decisions, you know. For some of you, it looks like you are apart from the other person. For some of you, it looks like you're on this deep review. And that's what your advice card is asking you to do. It's asking you to look at your patterns in relationships and see where this relationship might be going down that same path. But it looks like you already have some kind of grasp that that's what you need to do, but are you doing it, honey? Okay, so if you like that, then please like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to get a reading with me, then just check the about below. Take care, Aries. Bye.